thought I have been drifting out to sea. You see my vibrancy's been alive within me, floating in the day. But highs inside these eyes I seem to glisten while they wait. Losing sleep as this reality is taking over me. And you must be mistaken if you think you're truly free. At least
Hey friend, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Angelique. So today I'm coming to you with yet another new unit. This one is from the Sensational What Lace collection. It's in the style Laurina and the color number 2, and this is what the stock card for her is looking like. This one is going to be 26 inches, and of course it's going to come with that 13x6 HD lace parting space. So this one is going to be available in 9 special colors. As far as the cap construction on this one, this is what the hairline for her is looking like. And it's going to come with your 2 combs in the front that are right by that 13x6 parting space. It's going to have a comb in the back as well as your adjustable straps and a pre-attached elastic band. And it was made on a mesh wig cap. So first I'm just going to go in with my Eben lace tint spray and the color medium dark brown and start tinting that lace. And then after I'm done tinting that lace, I'm just going to slap this on the wig head so you guys can see what it's looking like. And as you can tell straight out of the box, you guys, this one has a lot of body. It definitely has long layers. And my initial thoughts on the texture is this texture is very beautiful, you guys. It's giving me a relaxed yaki. So there's a very slight silkiness to it, but a majority of it is definitely going to be yaki. So first I'm just going to go in with my Femme Silicone Mist and start spritzing that around the hairline. This is going to be yet another baby hairless install, so I'm just going to start slicking those baby hairs back into the hairline using my hot comb. And I did go in on the lowest heat setting for this one. This Silicone Mist is really good because it is a heat protectant and it also gives your wig like a natural shine and luster, so I am all for using this. So I feel like straight out the bat, the hairline looked pretty good, but I just wanted to go in and do some additional plucking to it just to get the hairline more to my liking. So as always, I'm just going to go in and start plucking that hairline out. And as you can see, I'm kind of moving in a back and forth sporadic motion because I don't want to pluck too much in one area and leave any sort of weird bald spot situations. So I didn't feel like it needed to be plucked a crazy amount, but I just wanted to bring that hairline up a little bit more and give it more of a jagged finish versus it just being super rounded, if that makes sense. I was trying to make it look a little bit more realistic because we know that not a lot of people out there have a just completely rounded hairline. So I'm just kind of going in and trying to create more of a jagged hairline. And then after I pluck that very front of the unit, then I'm just going to start pulling some hairs out so I can start plucking behind the hairline as well, just so I can have a consistent thin to thick progression, if that makes sense. So now I'm just going behind the section of hair that I pulled out and just plucking a little bit more. I'm also sectioning out on the other side as well so I can create a consistency to make sure one side doesn't look more plucked than the other one does. So now I'm just continuing plucking behind that section that I've pulled out. And then as I start to progress, I'll start plucking on top of the section that I plucked out as well, especially because I already plucked the very front of the unit, so I don't want to do too much plucking with the back and forth. So I'm just trying to keep it consistent. And then when I've got the hairline to a place that I feel like I'm pretty happy with, then I'm just going to go in and start combing those hairs right back into the hairline, just so I can get a better idea of exactly how my work is looking. And then I'm just gonna go in once again with my Femme Silicone mist and start flat ironing those hairs right back into the hairline. And after I've done this, I feel like I'm pretty happy with the overall look after I've gone and plucked it out. And then I just wanted to show you guys a side-by-side comparison of how it looked before I plucked it versus how it looked after I plucked it. Like I said, I didn't go in and do a crazy amount of plucking. I just plucked it out a little bit more than how it was straight out of the box. So after I'm done plucking it out, I'm just gonna go in and start cutting that lace off. First, I'm gonna go in with my embroidering scissors and just start cutting that lace into smaller sections. This is gonna be helpful so that when I switch over to my pinking shears, cutting the lace into smaller sections is just gonna be helpful for when I pop in with these pinking shears, because as you can see, these pinking shears are kind of bulky, they're on the bigger side. So having the lace already pre-cut into those smaller sections, it makes it easier maneuvering when you're trying to cut as close to the hairline as possible versus trying to just go in and cut the lace off as is in just one large chunk. So this is what it's looking like after I've cut that lace off. And now I'm just gonna go in and pop it on my head. As you can see, y'all, straight off of popping it on my head, this is a lot of hair, you guys, and I am absolutely living for it. The density on this hair is beautiful. It's sitting around like 160 to 180%, honestly. It's definitely much more than medium density. It's definitely giving a fuller density, which I really did love. This is definitely going to be for the girls that like more of a fuller look versus like natural density. So now I'm just gonna go in with my Eben Extreme Hold Spray and start applying that around the perimeter of the lace. As far as the cap size on this one definitely is coming off small, medium, and big head friendly. And I say that because I did go in and adjust the straps pretty much all the way. And I did notice it was still a little bit loose on my head. So I wasn't able to wear this one glueless. I just had to go in with that product and get that lace adhered all the way down. So the cap definitely does have some stretch to it. And now I'm just gonna go in with my Esha Melt and Slay spray and just start applying that around the perimeter of the hairline, just to make sure that lace is secured and held in place. And I'm just gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the color Mocha and apply that around the perimeter of the hairline as well, just so I can make sure there's no white cast and that lace is blending in the way that it should be. And as I noted, this wig is 26 inches, so it's definitely gonna be a long one. And like I said, it does come with layers, but the layers are very long, so you can go in and cut the layers even shorter if you want to, but I really like the long layer look on this one. One of the things that I like about this unit is the fact that it has weight to it, but it's not super heavy on my head. So I do think this one should be fine to wear for the springtime, especially because I'm somebody who just likes to wear big hair all year round. So it's not really a big issue for me, but even though this one is fuller, it definitely does feel lightweight on my head. The quality of the hair itself feels really nice. I wasn't getting much tangling or much shedding. And now I'm just gonna go in with my The Warrior 2 palette by Juvia's and the color Yoda and just start applying that around the perimeter of the lace as well as in the parting space. I feel like this will be a good unit for somebody who is not necessarily a straight hair girl, but maybe doesn't want to go for a body wave or doesn't want to go for a different type of curl pattern. the hair definitely has some body to it. It has some flow. So that's what the look is looking like, you guys. So this wig is definitely reminding me of the Sensational What Lace Morgan unit, except it is fuller and I feel like the texture is much more yaggy than that one. So I think if you are a fan of the Sensational Morgan unit, you will definitely like this one, because this one is like that one on steroids. Like, I feel like they have definitely stepped their game up and improved on it. And now I'm just going in and showing you guys different styles I was able to get with this one. So as far as my cons and pros on this unit, one of the only cons that I have is I just wish it was plucked out a little bit more. I feel like when it comes to the Sensational What Lace collection, we've kind of grown to expect the hairline to be very well plucked out and very well done, just good to go straight out of the box. This one, I definitely do feel like you could get away with wearing it straight out of the box, but if you want more of a natural look, I would think going in and plucking it is definitely going to give you more of that natural look. So that's just going to be the only con that I have when it comes to this unit. As far as my pros on this unit, I really love the quality of the hair. I think the texture was honestly phenomenal. Like I said, it's definitely giving me Dominican blowout vibes. I love the fact that it's very full but lightweight on my head. The fact that you get that 13x6 parting space, and it does come with baby hairs, so you can go ahead and take advantage of those if you want to wear it with baby hairs. As a whole, this is definitely a cute one, and it's one I would pick up again, and I think you won't be disappointed if you pick it up too. So that's pretty much all I have to say about this unit. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If it was, just make sure you give me a like, give me a subscribe, comment down below any of the units you want to pick up in any of the colors, honey. And until then, I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.